Okay, so let's sit. Inviting a posture of wakefulness and gentleness. The eyes closed if we like, or the gaze directed somewhat downwards. Noticing what's here, whether our experiences are currently um, mostly pleasant or mostly unpleasant. Can we bring a sense of friendly acknowledging, of not needing it to be another way just for now? To meet ourselves with a sense of care and love. If there is any tension that's being consciously held that we could let go of to allow a sense of release, we could have a sense of softening. But if what's here won't be softened, then can we just allow ourselves to be as we are? Now we might like to stabilize attention by anchoring to breathing or anchoring to the hands or feet or somewhere else in the body. Narrowing the attention, spotlighting a particular region and just coming to notice experience as it flows here and letting everything else be in the background space of awareness. Working with mind wandering in a kind and deliberate way, when we notice our attention has been drawn away to a thought or some other aspect of what's going on, we could just acknowledge and gently come back to attention, stabilizing attention to and in the body. And as we tune in to the body and the breath, can we bring a quality of appreciation to this moment? Just the lens of appreciation being gently applied. Maybe there are some pleasant sensations that come with the in-breath, and the receiving of oxygen that's feeding the body, gift from the environment. As the body fills fully and then empties on the out-breath, appreciating this process that we don't have to try and control. The beneficence of breathing. Any pleasant sensations that come elsewhere in the body in relationship to it, can we bring a sense of appreciation to the body in breath? This body is alive, is conscious. All the way it regulates our being automatically and continues to attune us to our environment and be attuned by the environment in a balancing. Perhaps there's a particular region of your body that you'd like to bring appreciation to now. If so, taking your attention to this region, maybe it's the hands or the feet or the lungs that are breathing or the ears that are hearing just now, and inviting a sense of curiosity as to the experience of this region, seeing if we can meet it with kindness and gratitude. You might say to ourselves, yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here, ears, so I can hear, or eyes, so I can see, or feet, so I can feel the ground underneath. And we can continue to hold any difficult or unpleasant experiences that are here in the background space of awareness, so not needing to try and shut anything out, but just for this period of time to allow appreciation and what's here that can be appreciated to come to the foreground. And now letting go of this particular region of the body and bringing our imaginations into this practice, inviting you to choose a person or an animal or an object or an experience or an aspect of the natural world that we're appreciative of. Just bringing this to mind, whoever or whatever it is. It could be a fortunate circumstance. a moment of kindness, having a home, perhaps. Whatever's most resonant for you at the moment, bringing this aspect of life that you appreciate to mind. And seeing if you can make it a specific experience. So rather than something generalized like having friends, seeing if you can choose a particular friend and maybe a particular moment of your friendship that you can recall, and opening to and allowing any associated body sensations, emotions, impulses, or thoughts that come up in relation to this. And there's no shoulds here, so it doesn't have to be a particular way. Seeing if whatever arises, we can bring quality of appreciation and gratitude to it, meeting it with the lens of gratitude, drinking it in fully into the body, letting any sense of the enjoyment of this being fully absorbed and enriched by our attention, meeting it. Not having to hold on to it. So if we find ourselves grasping onto a pleasant experience, seeing if we can just let it be, drinking it in without holding on to it. So it can flow with the in and the out breath, trusting that there's enough to go around. And we might want to say in our mind's eye, just a warm thank you. Thank you for being in my life. Or something like, yes, appreciating this. When the mind wanders into some other place, thought, maybe it'll default to something difficult or unpleasant. And just for now, seeing if we can acknowledge that, not make it wrong, but to choose to come back to appreciation. Something that's here in this present moment that can be met and valued. And you might like to let the image of this object of appreciation dissolve and choosing another one, a different person, a different experience, a different object, circumstance. And in the same way, can we fully imagine it as if this were happening right here and now, and letting our bodies connect, opening up to any sensations that arise in relationship to this. Opening to appreciation. Watching the experience change, as it most likely will, maybe intensity rising and falling. And we might like to let this scene in our minds dissolve now, and perhaps appreciating our capacity for appreciation, the ability to connect in our minds with remembered events, or to choose what to attend to. How fortunate this is. And we might like to remind ourselves to make the intention to cultivate an attitude of appreciation in daily life without needing to struggle for it, but rather to incline the mind gently into gratitude for what we have, maybe the stuff that we don't tend to notice and appreciate, the habitually familiar, and to open up to and look out for these in our everyday, to maybe stop and linger to appreciate, to get the full value from these by connecting with them, attending to them, receiving them with gratitude.